well, here goes nothing. What's up, guys? So it's 1st of November. I got a full week to go hunting in Tennessee. I'm gonna give it my best shot. This is my first year self-filming, first year bow hunting, and also first year doing as a working class bow hunter might say, hang and bang sets. So doing a hang on, steps, platform, all that good stuff. So a lot of firsts, but I'm excited to get out there, excited to learn about it and make a few mistakes, that's for sure. I mean, it's hunting. So a little bit of backstory. So on our family lease in Tennessee, we actually had over the beginning of this year, which is on par for 2020, the Army Corps of Engineers decided, oh hey, we want to turn part of your property back and reclaim it into a wetland. So we naturally have a creek that runs through the middle of the farm anyways. Well, they wanted to kind of return it to natural order, I guess is the best way to put it. So they came in, cleared out tons of brush. I mean, it looks like a completely different farm in that area. There actually were thickets on the far east side of our property where I had been thinking about going all summer long because I knew that deer were running along the edges of those thickets, and I know there's a bunch of oak tree ridges and stuff like that over there, but as luck would have it, they'd clear out a bunch of it, but deer were still moving through there. And that's actually why I set up in the first spot I did, because I'd seen deer on the ridge feeding underneath the oak trees. But as luck would have it, didn't have a whole bunch of luck, didn't see a whole bunch of deer, except they must have known I was bow hunting because it was 300, 400, 500 yards away on some other oak trees. So bumper crop, can't help it, but that's bow hunting. So you'll see the first sit anyways. So, uneventful sits, sat over there for 2 days. Again, knew that going into it, the first couple of days were gonna be rough just because unless luckily I would get something that came in range, that it was gonna be more or less scouting for the first few days. So, sat there, saw deer on the far edge. Well, finally got tired of it, was like, all right, gotta make a move. So, ended up leaving that spot and going to the far west side of the ridge, which actually is pretty close to a 2-lane. So you'll hear a bunch of road noise in there. So I apologize for that, but it is what it is. So move my hang on setup, get set up for the first morning hunt. I actually move in the middle of the day on, I believe it was Wednesday or Thursday. Get set up over there, stuck out like a sore thumb, decided to move the platform to the back side of the tree, and then sat there for another evening or two, no shots. And then finally, the last morning, which would have been Saturday morning, got a chance, and that was actually the first day of gun season. Now, part of the farm is in 2 different counties, and one of those counties actually falls into the CWD unit, because CWD is rampant down there this year and previous years, but hey, can't help it, you know. But we've been fortunate, no sickly looking deer or anything like that. I know that's just, you know, the wave tops of it, but we've been fortunate to not even find any deer from it. So moving in to that morning sit, I've been seeing deer every day, just nothing in range and nothing that I could actually get on film because they were in thickets and all that kind of stuff, so not even footage worth using. But last morning, Saturday morning, I actually did have quite a few deer. I mean, as soon as I got in the stand, I mean, maybe 5-10 minutes, and right at daylight, they were already moving. Does, so I ended up seeing a couple of bucks, as you'll see. Just nothing that was coming in range, but I got some good footage. So there you go, learning's occurring.
first day here for gun season. Muzzleloader really, but with CWD like it is, they allowed rifles. So it's gun, muzzleloader, and archery season right now, so hopefully I can get something in range, but it's a good morning. It's really quiet, really still. At the 8-point, I was at about 60 yards, and he was working his way down this field edge, which would have been perfect. And I decided just to turn around and walk out of my life, like always. Hopefully something will come out soon. It's supposed to be hot this afternoon, so this morning was definitely a good time. We'll see.
All right, so morning sit was good, a lot of good movement, but like I even said that I knew it was going to be hot that afternoon, and it was. Like I went super light. I think I had a t-shirt and my camouflage long sleeve shirt on, and that was it. Like I had jeans and a really thin layer on the bottom for the afternoon hunt, and was sweating the whole time, even up until dark. So it was getting hotter throughout the week, so I knew movement was going to slow down. Saturday morning, best day of the week for movement in the morning, but yeah, it was just a tough week. But so get to the afternoon sit. Like I said, it's hot out. I know it's going to be a really late movement, but yeah, about the last 45 minutes before legal shooting lights over, I had some does come out, so that got pretty exciting.
Still shaking. Just hit a doe. Hit her a little high. But I'm pretty sure I got both longs, if not one long. I don't even know if I got it on camera or not. I thought I did, but I wasn't sure. Dang it. She just ran right down the bottom. Bleeding out of both sides, so I got a good pass through. I don't see my arrow, but that might as well have been a huge buck. I'm shaking like crazy. I love this. I heard her crash down the hill, but I'm positive she's good. My first bow, baby. Oh, first bow deer, yes.
So, lessons were learned that day, for sure. So, thought I got a good shot on her. Definitely did get longs. I got a pass through, but she had fallen and was parallel to the ground, but at the point of impact. So the pass through actually got within about 4 to 6 inches of the arrow still stuck in her. That's why when she's laying there and tussling to get up, actually you can hear the arrow snap. And yeah, so it's unfortunate, and hate to hit an animal and not hit them and, you know, put them down, but, you know, things happen, I understand, and it's just something to learn from. And I actually got down, my dad actually came out and helped me scout it, went through the thicket, and what I thought I heard her crash was the thickest briar patch I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, didn't find any more blood past 10 yards where she fell initially, and sick to my stomach the whole time. It's the most frustrating part about hunting, but you know, like I said, lesson was learned. Held low, just didn't hold low enough for a deer to fall. So it happens. I learned from it, and that's all I take away from it. I mean, at that point, honestly, would love to have a deer at the end of the week, but you know, it happens. I'm gonna learn from it. So I had a great week of hunting. It was tons of fun. Like I said, glad my dad was there to help me track her, because you know, going through that briar thicket was not fun. So at least I was, you know, had company in misery, so that was good. Thanks, Dad. But yeah, so tracked her, and actually that the thicket that she crashed through, where again I thought she crashed, actually opens back up where the Army Corps of Engineers had been working all summer, and part of that area where they had cleared out, so basically turned into a big little, you know, winter wheat field. No blood there, no beds, no nothing, didn't see her, nothing. Like hit her and she booked it. I wouldn't blame her. She's probably in another state by now, and I would be too. So but overall, had a great week, a lot of fun moving stands around with my dad, like trying to pinpoint where they're going to be moving. But again, with the bumper crop of acorns, probably not going to happen. You're just going to have to be there when they're there, so, which is deer hunting. So get to go back next week for Thanksgiving, so pretty excited about that. Anybody who hunts in Tennessee knows that, oh yeah, the week of Thanksgiving is the time to be in the woods, because you never know what's going to walk by. I killed my biggest deer in 2005 there, my 10 point, and yeah, Thanksgiving week is always the best week to be in the woods in Tennessee for sure. So looking forward to that. Gonna have my daughter, it's gonna be her first time getting out in the woods. Super excited about that. My dad actually built her a huge platform blind, the Taj Mahal of the woods, if you will, as he calls it. But yeah, so hopefully she'll get to see some deer. I've been trying to, you know, influence her in bad ways by watching deer hunting videos all these past couple weeks. So she's definitely looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to it as well. And yeah, get to hang out and see family. So it's going to be a great week either way. So hopefully I can capitalize. Hopefully I can get someone with my bow. That's the main goal for sure. But if I have to pull out the gun, because it's still gun season, might have to get it done. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving. Good luck this season. Hopefully everybody gets a big buck, and yeah, fills up the freezer. So all right, guys. Oh, and go listen to my buddies at the Working Class Bowhunter Podcast, because yeah, you'll learn a lot for sure, and they might be bad influences on you like they are me. So all right, guys, see you later.